today, the 20th day of July 2020. We want to learn a table, the report where IGR been pulled, where they say uniting Bo and Makeni, politics and the prospect for national cohesion na salon. 2 months, they don't work on this data. They not be even know what thing get for happen over the weekend. But here we are. I don't know if you don't get more information of things that will be happening over the weekend. You only see who that talk, who that not talk, and all these things. But if you follow Sierra Network with website, you will get a lot of information there. From the independent police complaint board, we say, then they do investigation. From Sierra Leone police, then press release. From the mayor and Makeni, press release. Everybody don't make press release. Go to Sierra Network. If you're not there on Facebook, go on our website. If you're there on Facebook, find with Sierra Network Salon, and you will see everything there. Make we start with the coronavirus update for today. 99 tests was conducted. 99 tests was conducted. 0 positive. 0 positive. I know a lot of people will say and then begin gladly, hey, better, now don't begin get 0 case. Hello. Because the test we NACOVAC conduct, not only for Freetown, the other labs then result not coming. So because the other labs and results not coming, now I make with a 0. Maybe. But now only for Freetown, now the test and then conduct, now the results no more coming, and 0 positive case for today. Make we continue with the other numbers then. The cumulative confirmed positive cases they reach now 1,711. 1,711. The total number of deaths they reach 66. So for the past 24 hours, we get 1 new death. The active cases they now in isolation center now 384. The cumulative recoveries they reach now 1,261. And for the last 24 hours, we get 24 recoveries. 24 recoveries. Number of people currently in quarantine now 694. Number of people that were on discharge from quarantine that are reach 9,037. And the numbers here we get. You know, say now then they give big idea for the week. So every week they count your own big idea. Okay, this week, where they say from the 19th of July to the 25th of July, waiting now the idea, they say united in faith, united in action. United in faith, united in action. The Sierra Leone government, the Sierra Leone National COVID-19 response announced religious services could resume beginning Ustem, the 13th of July 2020. The Interreligious Council supports the regulation where the government share and also encourage all the worshipper them for follow the advice and waiting stay safe. They say let we honor we faith by way we will go show we love and care for protect one another. By way we will go waiting, we go wash we hand with soap and water before we enter them place them musa with the worship, and we'll go wear face mask and keep a safe distance from other one them before, during, and after the time they will worship. And best way we'll go do now for make sure say we stay healthy. And say for clean the mosque and the church them, even when they not get no corona service case in your community, but you for make sure say the mosque and the church, and then they clean them. And say we go able to say we get value for life by way we go they do the things them we go make we all keep safe. That's the big idea for this week. United in faith, united in action. Since then they talk about this one where the place of worship then they open. Sarah Network self be visit Bombay Mosque. I don't know if you don't get opportunity for watch the video because we'll be share the video now we YouTube channel. Then we will go back on Sunday. Yesterday we'll be visit a church where we'll go upload tomorrow. Yes, and on Sunday we'll be upload the other video where we've been do from Moyamba Junction to inside Moyamba. I don't know if you be watch that one day. Sarah Network Production on YouTube. A lot of things then the way we know they bring cam na Facebook. Now to waiting we get for today. IGI say then do a report. Then report what they do, then try for analyze, and try for get a data where they show how we go able for unite Bo and Makeni with politics and how we go get prospect for national cohesion inside Sierra Leone. We get store data, we go show how for unlock some of the imbalances in na salon. That na Andrew Lavalley of IGR. I don't know if you don't get opportunity for read the entire article. But again, I believe say waiting we put together so it will forgive you a sense of waiting the inside the report. Unfortunately, this particular report on both sides then they cry foul. Some of the APC supporters them way listen and say, this report's not balanced. Even some of the SLPP supporters, they go to some of the stakeholders them. Now the SLPP say, some side they didn't agree, some side they didn't agree. So, how we go get this cohesion where even a report where we supposed for able for look through and say, well, it look like say Naya with a fumble, Naya with a make mistake, and at least we go able for work on them. Still yet, we still choose for see the report, like waiting the report they try for address. I don't know if they get to tell this try for bring Naya. The report waiting they try for address, now we still they try for castigate against the report. On both sides. Some man say they agree with one, they not agree with one. So, why? We come outside and pick, say, oh, Naya, the way they do wrong, they not agree. But they agree to the one outside them one and they do wrong. We come to the wire, say, Naya, then they do wrong, they not agree. How? How we go? Well, I will go address the issue now. Make a call to Smantoli. Yes, Usmantoli, you get the platform, sir.
Welcome to everybody to this new week. And I will take this opportunity for thank the Director of Institute of Good Governance, Andrew Lavalley. We really appreciate in comprehensive analysis on the issue really affect with peace and national cohesion of the country. First, I will just introduce slightly waiting in Bentham, and then I will slightly change some of the things then where will make we all clearly understand the factors that we say mainly affect the peace and national cohesion of the country. Where it starts, first of all, I'll make this quite clear. It is Bo and Kenema because they get, Bo and Makeni because they get similar demographics in terms of the people them, in terms of the tribe. Say the team them, then come off from most of them, na Makeni, then you get Mende, typically that of Bo, So they get their differences there. And Bo, the second city, and Makeni, the third city. So then look at and say, they're similar in terms of characteristics. So then choose the one and a day we will assess in terms of differences, especially in terms of the tribe, the two big tribes then. I think so I make them choose them to come to them so that they will able to assess what are the factors that will affect with peace and national cohesion as alone. And interestingly, when you listen to them, you find out say most of the things that we get in our country, there's a lot of tolerance, to be honest with you. In terms of religion, we get a big religious tolerance in our country. In terms of intermarriages, with the married Timni, the married Mende, the married Timni, Kono, we married to each other. So we tolerance in so many respects. The only thing where they divide we most of the time in our country is in our politics. That's a very interesting observation. And I will tell you now why it is an interesting observation. Imagine we agree on all other areas, most other areas then, in terms of religion, in terms of intermarriages, so many other things. So they do business with each other. Would they move from one, they move from you tongue, you go other tongue, you settle peacefully, no problem. But when it comes to politics, not really problem they happen. Very interesting observation. And I will tell you why. Ask yourself that question, what in it cause these differences? What in are the cause of that? Clearly it's lack of good leadership. And one of the things that we may highlight, lack of good leadership. If we get a good leader, we're capable for unite that country today. Believe me, there are good strategies out there where they unite with. And I remember vividly where His Excellency the President Mara Biokana, England, I go on one of in town hall meeting, I go listening to her. One of the statements they will alter where I begin to get some confidence for them. He said there's a lot of division in our country. So I begin to look at it and say, you will likely get the potential for kind of unite the country. But as things they go, I feel disappointed because they see the division just widen, the gap in terms of division is just big. If you get good leader, we understand, we use the correct tools then for address this division. Believe me, I'm not going to say division over there, but it will be so tense like how we say and so. Yeah? But I will give you some recommendations later. I just to go over the factors that we're facing and they affect the peace and national cohesion of the country in connection to what in the Director of International Institute for Good Governance don't talk. In addition, reforms don't talk. Okay. The other one again, now, this unequal distribution of resources then. We see say where one political party can power, for example, in terms of APC or SLPP, they see that they concentrate for put more resources in their own region outside and come out at the expense of the other region. That again is a recipe to chaos. This now they cause all the riots here, some of them riots here. For example, the recent Makeni riots. You go take two out, then go take two, just see the improvements where they go on right now in terms of what will happen in the eastern region, Bo, Kenema, and places. And you will watch the development is more regionally focused than national, than the national interest. Similarly, again, under the ETC regime, a good number of the people then say, and Escoma concentrate more or make Makeni. So all anything in a recipe to chaos. But who say you get the national interest? Yeah? You try for do things in the interest of the nation. I think say you will put that regionalism aside. So me believe say on equal distribution of resources. Yeah? The government now a national platform for ensure that the resources of the state are equally distributed. But if we now begin favor one region at the expense of the other, then a recipe to chaos. So that's now one of the other factors. Again, the other thing again, where then party win power, they can in governance, they follow say, then they create jobs based on political lines. Yeah? Create jobs based on tribal lines. We see that. APC can have power, then they cater more for their own supporters, then, for their own tribe. That again is a recipe to chaos. Similarly, in the case of SLPP, where they can have power, and the same thing they do, you know. So it brings a lot of dissatisfaction, We don't see them clearly. When this government can have power, we see massive sacking of some of the people that some of them without even compensation, you know. So this will bring tension in the country, you know, in addition to what in the Institute of Government Reform talking and Navali. And again, I don't see you talk about this. I don't see you know doing research on both the APC outline 4 factors then, and as well as the SLPP outline 4 factors then. But we look at them from a general perspective, what will actually affect the peace and cohesion of the country. One of the things in way I also we already talk about extensively, yeah, now the lack of independence of the police. The lack of, as long as the police not independent, it will be very difficult for how we get sustainable peace and development in our country. We all don't see them. You know, police, they're only the favor the government of the day. Yeah? What in the government of the day, you know, say them for do, and they do. Then they fear the government, thinking say maybe they will lose their job. So we don't get any independent police. We don't see them, but come up with them. Then you go arrest somebody just because a family part of the government, you will see in the next few hours, they release them. They say, you don't say this now, mother view in family or whatever. We see recently, although I know verified that video day, you know, they say Fatima Bio, in brother go fetch now one hotel, he go to the police station, he just kick the police station and he come out there. Without him, you know, they're above the law. You know, they're above the law. And the police they're not able to see the matter simply because he's a brother to the first lady. So if we don't get that independence of the police, this will always be a recipe to chaos. Yeah. Again, one of the other important one we also highlight is about every political party with kind of power, what in they concentrate on for win the next election. What are the implication of this? That just simply means say, oh, then our power, no, we try satisfy we voters then. So that we go win the next election. And this is very rampant in our country. Any party will come, parental party, all what they do now for try to satisfy the voters, especially the first term of office. What they try to do, satisfy their voters, is to ensure that the winner. Now, Andrew Lavali, the director, they talk about as well. I think he mentioned that. Yeah? And the other important factor where I know he talk about, where I believe to a very large extent they contribute to the political tolerance as well as our national cohesion, neither the lack of independence of the judiciary. Very, very important factor. Yeah? Very, very important in the sense that, you know, we don't go get peace in our country if any time where, you know, you expect justice. The way you go to court, you know, you get that justice. Yeah? If, like I just don't mention, you know, you party there in governance, you know, you fall into that trap, or you in a opposition fall into the trap of that political party, believe me, you will actually get justice. So all of these factors, they affect for live in peace in that country. And one important one again, now this is the Constitution. I feel say if I don't mention that, we need a constitutional reform. We need a constitutional. There are a lot of things in that Constitution we need to look into, where you know they bring peace in that country. You know they bring peace. Now, we already see some development that happen slowly in terms of the repeal of the criminal libel law. We'll see a lot of journalists, you know, maybe because of greed or other reason, they just arrest them, you know, put them in prison for no good reason. Yeah? So these are some of the factors then, we I believe to a very large extent, that affect with peace and tranquility in Sierra Leone. Okay, now the other one, before I left one, I think some of the appointments also to do with the Constitution. Yeah? Some of the appointments and where the official the president for make, you know, are not official the president for make the appointment today. It should have been an independent body. For example, let's give a very critical example. NEC commissioner is an important appointment because this person, not for mediate, nothing there for be the outcome of the next election. And we all don't see in NEC commissioners then over the years, they no influence the way how we carry out votes. Yeah, and a good number of the people and believe say some of the elections then, well, how they announce the result. Yeah, it's not credible. Yeah, so I believe, like for example, recent appointment, you know, now the president I appoint the NEC official. For me, I believe so we need to address those issues. Those appointments should not be in the hands of the president. Yeah, because he can go around and select anybody. If he say this would be in the interest of the own party for winning the next election. So some of these appointments, you know, right. For example, also I will give you now the appointment of the AG Minister of Justice. That should be an independent appointment. Yeah, it should be because you know then people and they to a very large extent. And then they determine the justice system of that country. And officially, such appointment will be in the interest, in the hands of the government. So there's a lot of factors to take in. But to be honest with you, the most influential factor, to be honest with you, are two. Yeah, that of leadership, that divide and rule. Because from that leadership, then I did the divide and rule will come out. Because you know, then they come, they divide me. They divide me like what we see recently in terms of, you know, because you go appoint, they go and sack people massively and appoint other people you know, jobs are based on political and tribal lines. You know, that now maybe recipe to chaos. You know, leadership, nothing, you get for integrity. You get forget you get for know what they do. You get for know what they do. You know, there are a lot of strategies also involved in terms of leadership. When you lack those strategies, it will lead to so many chaos, so many riots. Yeah, you get for get that integrity. Therefore, be charismatic. Therefore, be firm with decisions then. But we know they see this, they come up from the leaders then. I'm talking about all the leaders then. Yeah? So these are some of the things that we, in addition to what Andrew Laverly don't talk, we myself highlight. But I'll give you a quick recommendations and then I will let Funa and Fole when I dive into some of these issues. One of the things that we officially therefore do quickly, we'll get a transition act, if you like. This was a suggestion made by KKY. Yes, now the conference, the 1993 conference, we I believe say, some of the recommendations where they make an office today, they don't put them into practice, or they don't try for set up a body. We will look into their reforms here. But that was a good one. What in the Transition Act simply means is that, it stipulates, it states, if a government can have power, it will share the number of positions then, where each political, for example, almost member of a political party, if you make, how many from each tribe? If you say 20% from the Timini, 10% from the Limba, for exceed the amount there. And if will tell you how you sack people in and how you employ people in. All this act will tell you, and then put this act inside the Constitution. This act will tell you what for do, for exceed a limit. The court will see that mass sack here. It will tell you, it stipulate a limit. I will go about the transition. I will appoint diplomat them. I will withdraw diplomat them from Oregon and other countries then. Other countries then. So it will help to minimize all them these issues relating to political instability and this cohesion we talk about. Yeah? And then also, we need a constitutional reform. I think I mentioned that. We need a constitutional reform. Most of the things that are that constitution, they need for look at. This constitution, from the one-party state where it just, is construed towards what the one party did, basically. Most of the things the way they don't embed inside that constitution, they go back to the one party system. So that again, it causes chaos. But time and time again, we don't call on this then government, then for letting look into this constitution, But all the other issues, I think I don't address them. Although we expect a complete independence of the judiciary, because it's hard. It's very difficult to get an independent judiciary all over the world. But, let them try as best as possible. As best as possible for long, we try for keep the three organs of government, especially that of the judiciary, separate from the other organs of government. Yeah? So, now that number I'll for put on the table. Thank you very much, Triple A, and thank you. Thanks to everybody.
All right, thank you very much, Usman Toli. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Make account Dr. Aissatou Kake Jallo. Make way waiting in get for it today. Yes, doctor, you get the platform.
Hi, good evening, everyone, and good morning to many others. Happy New Week, and I hope everybody to do well. And in terms of the topic today, just get three areas that I want for talk about, and hopefully, as the IGR beyond they mentioned within the speech, we talk about the three main focus areas then, or core measures then, for the administration. We now to fight corruption, and also he mentioned the education. One of the three things then, as well as improving the health sector. But I feel the free quality education don't come in. Yes, COVID-19 don't cause so many interruption in that. But I believe there's a lot to do for ensure say that goal day then will achieve them within the time frame we then put them. Yes, we know we'll see all the benefits right now, but for beginning to see say school and they go school, they're not going to worry about say I not get place for sit down, or I didn't a classroom where not get window, or I didn't a school where be say the compound is not secure. People then would they come in and out, neighbors and they play football, which some of them we don't see in a video where then they do coverages, so those are things then where they need for looking to. I believe say there was a fund recently where been coming for help the education sector. So it would be nice for letting them use some of them funds and they improve their school areas. Then we not get benches, for school and for sit down. And even with this COVID-19 right now, as the school get for decide for open, maybe then get for like we really try to limit the number of people then we get for in a one classroom, so then we need expansion of, areas and we picking any sit down, that, at least, 6 feet, or even, let's say, 3 feet, that's for the between each student. So, but it's really not held well for some people and within like the provinces, them or other districts, them where we see, the place outside and they some people not ground and they sit down. I'm really concerned about that, and I feel saying as something with the administration for looking into and see how best and to improve them till and day. I know say other people will come in and try for help and see how best and will improve the education sector. But I think say once done in like a flagship program as well as one of the measures then with the government want to achieve during this time. Important that we make sure it's identity applicable for students. And then we talk about, corruption, where we see another one. But I feel say the Anti-Corruption Commission, or the team, they face some challenges and where we say why we feel say they need to do well, why we feel say they need to do a follow-up, or why we feel say where they get evidence, the evidence and they throw them out because they don't feel say there's enough evidence. But I believe say there's something behind that needs to really then forget and that independent, way they for let them, really work in the best interest of the country. So we're not going for look say because, at this post here, so it is within this political party that we go for look into that before we really say, well, we will do justice to the case where they present to we. So I think it's very important let them give the anti-corruption team or that ministry they for let them do their job and let nobody not intimidate them, because I believe if they're not intimidate them, then give them the freedom where they need for let them fight corruption. As long as they're being fair, then they go for everybody where they do corruptive acts then at the country, where they, not they do well for the country, no matter who you are, whether you are a minister or whatever party you in, you do wrong, then prosecute you. If they find you guilty, you pay, and you pay a fine as well as you serve the time, so that's some of the ways and they will affect corruption in our country. And we self the citizens them not begin to say no to corruption, because when say you go outside and they ask you for let you pay money when say you're not supposed to pay that money. You need to call them out and say, what? No, I'm sure this is what it's supposed to be, and what you are doing right now is corruption. So if everybody in that country, we yourself when they left the diaspora for going to Africa, we begin to put a stop to that with the help for fight corruption, along with the ministry. So I believe that's something everybody can do. Then we talk about the health sector. So the health sector, I feel like there's not been much done, even with this COVID-19, we see already happening the struggle. But we get right now to show for the health system that say it improve? No. Not only even with healthcare workers and with the sacrifice in life, then they get paid on time. Not to talk about the equipment and the things that they need for let them do their job. That's not available to them. So I don't see much focus being put there. So I believe that's something where they need for begin to work on. As we already don't know, we wait for COVID, that it don't follow really shows they do something. So given that COVID is here, I think this is the time to really show that, we're doing something for the health sector. right? And our law forget, see, there has been a lot of, funds into the country to help fight COVID-19. And then mosques then don't begin to open, and we don't see some of the challenges that we put and they begin to face when at the mosque, and then the churches will find out soon how then they deal with their own situation. The temperature testing kits, it will be nice, let them use some of them for their for buy then thermometers them and provide people them we really know what thing for do with the result. Because you don't really want to assign somebody for go check temperature, it just they take number. But okay, if the temperature high, if they above 100.4, what thing they need for do with that number, what thing that number signifies, then need for get an understanding of how to, report it and what thing they need for do next. So it will be nice, during the Jama prayers, them, whether not the Juma prayer or whether not the Sunday services, then get public community health workers them, now their location there. So assign them for let them they go there and they take number, and that way then we will trace really the number of people that way, if anybody they are among them group and they get COVID, then we will identify. Those are all part of the community tracing in terms of, you encourage people then for that and get tested, but really there are other things that needs to happen within each community for them. That way they will know how many people then get COVID-19. And we therefore encourage them to get tested, and we have to do it right, and we have to really address it, so that it will benefit the community, will benefit the country as a whole. And the other thing is, I know people get so many questions about what to do and what not to do. WHO gets very good information in terms of if you get questions, like when they ask you, like one of the questions saying, should I avoid shaking hands because of the new coronavirus, right? So like many questions like that, we go right in for these people and we don't open the religious centers then. So they know say now they don't need for shake hand, right? All you need for do, there's a better way for you to say Assalamu alaikum, or any other ways of greeting, whether it's in Islam or in Christianity, say you cannot touch another person, right? So it says, yes, you do not do that, because why? By you shaking hands, you did touch your eye, your nose, and things like that. You don't know that person did get any virus, so some of them, few things, and they like you can download them in there, so you share on your workplace, and this is accessible to anybody around the globe. It's not just people that live overseas. And then also you talk about, is wearing rubber gloves while out in public effective in preventing the new coronavirus infection. I think we don't mention this now. Definitely wearing gloves do not protect you. Rather, it make you take viruses them with you, and touch one thing and touch the other one, and wash them. But if you don't get gloves in your hand, you remember, see, I need for washing your hand. But we don't put the gloves in your hand. You see, so you don't protect yourself. But really, you're not protecting yourself. Because if you have a cell phone, you have a laptop, or you have a tablet, you keep touching, doorknobs, you're touching stuff, in the public area, and then you touch your personal belongings, and you're taking that virus with you, right? Unless you are willing to be changing your gloves after each thing that you are doing, so you should not be wearing gloves in public area. Unless you're doing something that requires a gloves in your house, maybe you clean something and things like that, right? So some of them things and the way people then therefore look up to. And then definitely we want to understand, say, hand washing, not the safest, not the most effective way of, to let you get rid of viruses or germs. You can only say I use hand sanitizer, alcohol based, where you see them an area where that's available to you, right? So definitely, covering your cough, avoiding crowded areas. Those are things that we've been talking about, and I'm sure people should try to do that, and then definitely adhere, wear the face mask. It will really help you. It will protect you, and it will protect the other person. The person, as long as that person in the back wear face mask, and also when somebody they talk, for loud loud, more than for 1 minute loudly, definitely the droplet can stay in the air for about 8 minutes. So you really want to do your best, in this. So this now like something now we for find it like, what, this is the new life, this is COVID-19, this is how I'm going to live my life. And then that way, we can really do well. And then people when they decide to go back, nice salon, you get to sit down and think about it. If you don't have nothing to do in Sierra Leone right now, that can wait until things get settled, do not attempt to do that. Because there's too many measures that are in place and the government has the right to put those in place, right? Because why? They're protecting people that are in the country so that, they too can feel like they're doing something to protect Sierra Leoneans. So if you don't need to go, stay home here in the US or Europe and then wait until things get better and then you can go. Because when you go, go there just you go catch something that you kind of also and do what you plan to do. Or you take something out of here and take it there, things like that. So I feel like that we need to do well and stay safe and we hope for the best. Thank you.
Hashtag
wear your mask, Sierra Leoneans. Mask up. Hashtag mask up.
So whose message you get for that guy where be one gonna Bombay Mosque?
That one. Try. AAA, I'm sure if you've been there, I don't know too for don't do
that guy.
Try. The guy say you sneak for going inside the mosque. I don't know if I don't watch this, I go watch this. Say, well, I don't get money right now for buy mask. Now, and then you know what? And I'm not going to lend anybody you imagine you want even lend. If you never lend, you lend. Then when I not stop the next thing, well, I will find a way I sneak for go inside the mosque. Huh? You see how we they talk about where people they adhere, right? People then just want to do something just for sabotage what's in the ground. So I think that was a sabotage to the mosque because everybody they doing best. They see when they come in. The only thing I don't see, we don't like for see the temperature testing, which I believe say, now something will the government or NACOVAC actually, and then they in charge of this. They need for try for let them provide them mosque there, so with venting there, so with somebody we know waiting for do with the result, people. Because somebody get temperature and you don't know waiting at the normal limit or the normal range, what you go do that? Right? Just for the right answer, check temperature. No, if you know say this person get fever. So this person has this and it for do. Right? And this person not get fever and can go ahead and go pray. And we can see how large that mosque is, but see how much people then they really try that Bombay market try, but then I feel say it was a little bit crowded too, I have to say. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much, Aissatou. Thank you, Dr. Aissatou. Yeah.
Thank you.
If you know watch that video it's where the camera go at Bombay Street Mosque, please go watch him. This guy in front of the camera, at the end of the day, the guy say, Ingo Fen we sneak go inside the mosque, even though they don't block and say, enough for go because, get face mask on. He say, no get money for buy, but Ingo Fen anyway, Ingo sneak go inside. Okay, make we count with us friend, make we what thing you get for we today. Yes, us friend, you get a platform.
Yeah. Hello, AAA. Thank you very much for welcoming the platform, and I welcome everybody who they watch me. Me on see and take Palestina. In the first place, I believe say if the individuals that wouldn't have the authority, then try look into the main issue where na one na two side. Then they look say okay, na this one for let them do, na this una for do, na this una for do. Then get for look out in two way, within themselves they expect. I mean within themselves the civilians they expect from them. It gets area where na that broad-based government we know was so easy at this time because it don't become an origin of party. Then they rule, then they get this, and then they get this. in areas then where they would look if they even elect you as a parliamentarian or before you become a member of parliament, how they get for go, like in terms of not to appointment, because of party day, in terms of all those type of things, then look back the main area of waiting the individual capable for do. Okay, if the person is capable for somebody, let's say, then get school where they don't open. Now, example, say like a school, then they get subject in every school. Then if they go take person way no study about economics, he can't teach. Somebody where they do agriculture. Then go say, okay, the economics man who don't know more about this subject, like he can't teach the subject because I'm not able to deliver the message of the economics subject itself to the individual. Then one thing we will get for look into, we will get for bring a big hard time maybe for them, but if they're ready, now that side they get for look because everybody want for favor somebody where it don't come. Because of one reason, I will favor you and give this, despite the capability of what you're able to do. Because Sierra Leone is not so big, but it's big again. But if they get for look into that side, they for say how they elect members of parliament, it will be on the basis of a party rule, or it will be on the basis of areas where you able for function. Your function, then they give that position the do. Then one area that one day back. Then the other area, then will look say, well, what is that the things them will enable we, where them people are saying now we expect them to do this. Now let we say they introduce the other system, where they bring, not to them they bring I think some people who are activists or people who they try for lobby in terms of civil education. That civil education, and then we don't lose for long. So individuals, they know their rights for saying that this I get for do, and that this I get for do, then this way I get for channel them. Okay, that's now one thing. The next one now, if you don't know how for channel them, we now go able for listen, you can get for listen and support. We now go listen and support them in what way? So when I get for put all this. If we are not say this area and this particular thing they need, this particular thing, why they need, then where this particular thing they need, then we get to know how we address the individuals based on the history of how the country be done day. Because when you look at some of these parties, now parties were not just the same individuals them from different sectors. The party APC also begin at least somewhere in Moyamba. The party SLPP also begin somewhere in Cambia. So they not be even begin on the basis of tribalism. They mean just begin on the basis of individuals that we come together and form the party until later now they move one side, say, okay, well, you don't become more of a tribe, Lord, put on this side. They are back, say, well, Lord, put on this side. So from those times now, people then they get resentment. As then they come, now so then they pass their legacy, then they wouldn't become very toxic in the brains of individuals. But if they're able to identify the people and needs in particular areas, then they try to educate the people and waiting the government when I expect from them this and this, now government supposed to do. But plenty of people and today they know all that they believe, especially when the social media don't come up now. Now they create this more and more, wherein saying that this government we expect say they get for do. Now me write this and then you duty this. Then I me on duty this back as me as a civilian. What me get for do. But if those avenues they're not present, they're not there, wherein I expect say no more, okay, una supposed to go do this. Well, who's una they go do it available, or if you're available and you listen to una, then go channel them. All those areas that they get for looks in a two-way system. The government get for find a way to reform, and then the civilians then go take up the reformation way una they can put before them. But if una grab say, okay, now we just come now. We can't do this. Now this we expect to for do. But some of them will not know what even it mean of waiting when I tell them. The only last resort, now waiting somebody they can't tell them saying at this naim, then they do will not find out that this will not get for do. Then you go see people and grab. They say, oh, well, we fight for right. Oh, they fight for this. Because when you look at it on one side, like let's say for example, that I'm Makeni now, the thing what happened, we'll not say obviously there is nobody we not go for go riots. All people like get for do, then we see a whole placard. But you ask the question back, then people will be aware, they be know about say there is a right say if it's something the government will run by, that's what the government they in power, now get for Giam, what a need for day. Or they may even know say na salon, I mean na Makeni no more na they get no more two generator the way we say they on them be able to move them with wheels easily. Because these are all the things they wouldn't they bring now see when this may happen. Now for that we just go choose Makeni their own. There is no education of the people them for no waiting they go on. Then they always left things stay it come to the last minute. Where people then they see now all they get for do now for riots. And you know say now more of youth than make up the masses. If individual they take themselves say we are all just Sierra Leoneans, just like everybody they talk about all the time. They see this, they married this, they see this, they married this. You know they look at based on a tribe, you know they look at based on a color, or if in a yellow person or a tall person or the way they talk. Then therefore look at those areas, say, now these areas will get for reform. Then therefore spread them out, say, now we get for give somebody a responsibility based on what he capable for do. Then when the person come, he go able for function right way, what he able for do in your duty. You know, we just say because we put a name, because we try for pay them, because of you don't help with trade, or we try for reward them back. All those little areas, civil education, and then the area where people will access the information available, then they get sensitization of people, either the mass media, or then they get rallies them around where they will begin to show people them, and then they begin them at school, then they teach them, then get museums them, all those things, where people then go able for know, they're able for go look, say this, that this we don't happen, now so and so person do this, all those things don't wipe away. They know udara baibure, udara mamiyoko, why people are there, all those kind of things, they bringing them back, the awareness of who will come up from colonialism, they will reach here, now this and this. But if those things are not available in two ways, wherein then go they teach the people to understand, and then when people understand, then they see back the need where they get, the need where they get, and they satisfy them. The other side number I feel say then get for try for look how they go able for reform them. There is quite a lot really in terms of that. It not go easy, but it target wherein they get for look. Because Sierra Leoneans are just Sierra Leoneans. Then it depends on how you function, your purpose. Because when you go sit down, you know they go look for say, they can't serve ya because I begin to think say, now 5 years get for left, and before the 5 years they don't, I not go know what I expect their 5 years. All I get for emphasize now for strategies there for where I go left, like no way will come out, or strategies where if we say the strategies they all now the civilian they suffer. Because there is a lot of things that area there, and the wealth is actually spread out. When you look at Kabbalah, now hill, take them na free tongue, na escarpment. All those escarpments, they get every area something. From Kabbalah and you come between, you get Sauna gold, you get a diamond, you come take na Kailang, you come na that hill like a belt. You come back Sonsai na Moyamba, you see Sonsai, then area there beyond day, you get root tile, you get bauxite. You come again, you get zircon, whatever we don't go see na that root tile area. You come up to Freetown, even up to the very hill, what's in up. Beyond there, then they go broke that hill, then they sell their stone, then they. Now, yeah. So all those hills, that tell you, say, the country of itself is spread with wealth. So the same way it's spread with wealth, that's how they have to spread the equality of everything. Then the people themselves for no say that this that we write, then that this we expect to now for do for we in return. Then the peace will able for day, that country day. We be saying, yeah, we just want for put up on the table. And thank you very much for giving the platform.
Thank you very much, Usman. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Yes, Tony, you get the platform.
Yeah, I listened to the IGR report where they talk about how you able unite Makeni and Bo. I think this has been an historic problem. It not start now, but how can we fix it? If we say one major way we can able for fix them, we can able for fix that now, wherein we able forget one is equal resources allocation. Because each political party will come now in power, especially when you take the SLPP for instance. Even picking we just born go tell you say SLPP in na southeastern the majority there. And you take small pick you ask them, you go tell you say APC now people that we come up from the north now they plenty there. So it has been that trend just because the people that they in them political parties are not from both sides, everybody getting stronghold. And you can agree with me, say, even when KKY made a stand, your people will say, KKY not get better stronghold. We say, come out, Gambia, they're not plenty, they're not good for win. You understand? So you find that, say, the dynamics of that trend, that perception, we don't build up, we don't deny people their mind. You understand? So they that everybody tend for class each political party based on a region, say this one. So even when they come into power, the political party go tend for give more positions to people that will come on and stronghold. And I mean, it's visible that that once you don't appoint most of the people in the will come on at this stronghold, definitely development or whatever project then get for the roll them out na their own areas then wait and come out because tomorrow you go take us hey, me go come on a power and all left something na region where born. So you find out say we've got those trends for many years now. Decades and everything. So that's why when you see where SLPP come, then go tend for make the north, then go tend for make the southeast. You know, I mean, Pakaba was different because even Makeni Road was, I mean, they construct Makeni or do Makeni Road when Pakaba didn't have power. In fact, then do Makeni Road and stop on Amatutuka. Kono, when they give SLPP 8 for 8 citizens and they do not make Kono Road. So for Matutuka to Kono was very bad. And so Pakabana me one kind politician way me different. In your mentality in politics was different. You find out say during the cabinet you get so many inclusion of South and Northerners as well as Southeastern. If we tell forget that kind play in politics in Sierra Leone, you will find out say all these fights, all this divide will stop. When Pakaba made in a power, the convention, SLPP convention was for a Beroa convention. You understand? Where Charles Magai de made. Now inside Makeni de Olam. You understand? Inside Makeni then go SLPP go all convention. So when you see that kind of uniformity there, this political party they go here, then they go here, and they enjoy this. Let's fight it. Let's fight. As Francois mentioned of Kaba winning 70% or whatever, that IGR guy made it talk winning 70%. When you play the politics that kind of within us alone, you find out say the regions can go be united, equal allocation of resources. Let's say if you get 1 billion, divide 1 billion by the 14 districts or where you get. If I say everybody come up with their own plans, at times we get communication gap again because many of these resources allocated for some of these regions, they're not educated people them well because we make probably some undertone then the way people they want for say because the more you make the people informed, the more they ask questions about money. Just like I always say, they ask plenty of questions. Hey, Boku money don't come as salute because they made us they informed us that then they receive resources from there and there. And some of these councils them within a different region, they receive some of those yearly allocations, but not all the implements to projects where can be visible by the people. So they tend for say each political party tend for like get stronghold winner day. So first thing first way then get for do. We get forget that kind system of politics na salo wearing just like how Emerson say when election done. Politics for done. We see the president of Sierra Leone, even if na born, even if na Makeni born, for feel belong for go Makeni and for go and Kenema and celebrate in weekend. So we'll go spend a weekend. For see, mother be himself decide one weekend for say, okay, I dey go Makeni, I want to go spend. When you get that kind of uniformity, you get that kind of dynamics there, you understand? Trust me, they build up unity, they build up confidence. Because members say, this political party not just get them stronghold, they also have members, political members that the party where they come out from the other areas and they. That's why people get members the way they Makeni. They get members the way they cut across all sides as alone, and APC likewise gets members the way Bo and Kenema or Kailan or whoever. You understand? So for me, seeing one political one leader, way one for celebrate, or way one for spend, or way one for take development, we focus more in developments in stronghold. It doesn't make that much sense. And then they cause all this animosity, and then they cause all this tension, and they cause all this pressure. You understand? Because members say, Makeni, I get members in there as well. You yourself an SC for whoever APC, members say, Bo, you get your member. Kenema, you get member. But you tell for see, even when the SLPP, when the APC made in power, Kenema not make like way other township, they make the township. So if I not say that grudge, that kind enmity, we don't build up. So you see where then a part don't make here, they left Kenema. So then SSF, if SLPP self one for two, and we get that kind politics now, Sierra Leone we are in, now that kind of debt politics, that kind way, do me or do you do this, and now we they see. So they make many times people will tell you, the SLPP and the APC, there is no difference, because everything that APC was doing, the SSF they do them. And likewise, if APC comes tomorrow, they will do the same thing. So it's like we're going round the circle. It can never be resolved, you know. So I know I just take too much time. You understand? If we get that kind of information, let's say one for Bill Hospital. If the Bill Hospital now bow, with this kind of hospital, say you make allocation, yearly allocation for health. Give Bo $10 million. Give the same thing to Makeni $10 million. And make noise around and say we give Makeni 10. Some people don't say, how many people are in a part and they do this? So if he gets the constitution, make him have to say there is a provision in that. So tomorrow, if we see one political leader, they concentrate more on their own side when other people than they, we get the right to ask questions. Because at the end of the day, we don't want to come on a power. We only see na Makeni no more make, Bo no make, or na Makeni no more they enjoy light, Kenema no they enjoy light, or other side. We want to see the entire Sierra Leone. We want to see the entire region. They enjoy the resources allocated. Yeah, that's my own take.
Thank you very much, Tony. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Yes, caller, you're there live on air. Your name and where you call from?
I call from Minnesota. Now, my name is Lucinda Wilson.
Yes, Lucinda, you get 3 minutes. Waiting on your contribution.
Okay. And now the thing where they go on now we country, Sierra Leone. As far as I'm concerned, at this point in time, me know there with no party line. The only thing where I go want all the Sierra Leoneans they get for understand. No other person they can make we country. No other person they can make we get peace. Now we self go for negotiate with peace. In those days, we your forefathers then. If people they understand why the chief na Ronshia, if they get for married to chief by Kobio na the one na Moyamba. Elakobio. Now, because of peace, because always Timini and Mende be the fight, now the boundary between the Mende line and the Timini line. So for bring peace come, they decide say for let it intermarry if that will bring peace. And that be able to solve the problem. At this point in time.
I'll ask you quick, around what time would that one be happen?
Pardon?
Around what time, which year would that be happen?
Well, then thing let me happen within around the late 60s, 70s.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Continue, man.
So, if we don't do right now, the problem right now in our country, the only possible way we will solve are now two people then. One, Ernest by Koma, the ex-president, and we current president. Now they got for solve this problem.
Okay, I want to hold you back. The example where you give me, you say the chief will be in that area there because of that misunderstanding there. Now them be able to do that intermarriage. So you not think say with this one, even yes, we they look at the bigger one them, but waiting you feel say the role where then chiefs them within other areas then they we get then rift able for do.
Well, then get a big role for play. a big role in the sense they can able put all the people then together. They get for talk and let the people they understand. We a generation for understand because some people they don't know this history. They understand waiting at the history in our country. And when conflicts then they now that one they make we get civil society members then, we get the chief then, we get the councillors then, and then we get the media house. All the people they are able to come together and able for negotiate for start this process towards this peace between the Makeni people and the Southernians then when Mo and Kenima. And then the reason why I mention say these two presidents, the current and the past president, get a major role for play inside this peace process. One, when Tijan Kaba, when Anes Baikoma run election with and Belewa, you know what bring the peace? Not Tijan Kaba. Because the moment they for go court, Tijan Kaba get for call Christian Ator, it's the first thing in the morning, announce the results. Because you know why that happened? He want peace. Now they be the current party will be there in power. If they be one drag them, they for drag them. At this point in time, let Anes Baikoma come out there and call all his supporters there. For talk say we need peace. When we will rule the country, then people there they be they provoke and current president for say in a Momo opposition. So this time, and one person not going to rule this country. Now, they all get for come together because now I tell you something, I am so quick. All these other parties then, they work in the interest of Sierra Leoneans then. They work in the interest of themselves. Because they see what kind of stuff they do. Always see they focus on, now forgo now the time this way they say one buy, sell, then your party. And not so. We need peace. Now the time this way they for sure say when they talk say Sierra Leone come first. Now the time this for sure to the people of Sierra Leone for say yes, what did they preach the Mina Sierra Leone come first. But nobody. We don't see any action in place. Everybody their interest in their own game. Because if one day stand out for the next coming election. And not so. Because the innocent picking and they kill at the streets. Not to none of them politicians picking and then at the streets. And what me they try for tell the youth of Sierra Leone, if don't okay today, you don't get nothing for do, go help your mama or your daddy, now the bush, or find something for do. But other politicians they are the picking and they oversee. When next come, when something come, now they call, go na the street, go demonstrate. You get innocent picking where they don't die. So what me they try for talk, the Sierra Leone government as a whole, you know, not also for show power. All them picking away and die. We are not for the open life cartridge for generator, no generator. That was so sad. You want sure say you the rule? Now by evidence, now by action. You words for me, you bounce. When you say action and action, need not therefore take how many thousands of dollars for go buy 30 land cruiser. For what? They don't give it 3 good hospitals, not Sierra Leone. Then they are over $50,000 when you check that money. So right now at this point in time, where people are not getting nothing for it, then it's so discouraging. Because at the end of the day, we suffer there now, we suffer for sending money. We need peace in that country. Let them wake up and come together.
Thank you.
And it's by Kroma and the beg, wherever, when you go listen, we need you. You go be the front runner for bring this peace. Go out there. Not to serve for a country. Okay. We are all want save supporters there. For sure say yes. We see we want engage them. We are going to engage with our supporters there for 4 good years. Not to serve for the country. The same way Pakaba wash it out of politics and lay out. Let Anes do this. Right, because it's so sad when so many times in name they call it. Let Isidore and back off and just there. When they bring problem come to our for soul, if he able, fine. If he not able, let me. But let him wake up and let him people that understand say peace need for reign in that country. Now very small country where we get. How long we get for do this? Now me your message for everybody in Sierra Leone at this point in time. Now make we work towards peace. And I need to keep their input. Section chief.
Thank you, man.
Stakeholders in the country. Police, officers and the military, paramount chiefs. We need una help. We get for do this. And more all the political parties, NGC, wherever. We need una support for let una come at the round table. We need peace in this country. We not get for this country not go nowhere if now this kind of thing they will go through every day. We not hear any good news for this country. Every day, now something they don't kill 4 people, 5 people don't die. Nothing there for improve the country. And one possible way to rule the country, we need peace. Now me your message for Sierra Leone.
All right, thank you very much, ma. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, caller, you live on here. You name and where you call from?
Simple. This is Francis from Ohio. How are you? Well,
I'm good, Francis. You get 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah, okay. I just want to give one quick example first. Now the CEO for this network. Now, if somebody can at this network now, when I can't work together, I say, okay, oh man, I can't leave this network. Well, first thing first, what you do, say, oh man, if I can at that place stay, at the hold it, I could tell you first. What can they? That's just a side attraction. So what people in the time for talk about escrow, my need for this. No. Unless not really in power now. Not really in power. So me, I can only the free say what people can talk say, unless then they create most of this problem, unless if for the chairman leader for life, that in a party issue. You know, for affect now, we're not doing it at the SLPB or so. They say why the money for them? No. Now their own constitution at the APC, now they you say, you know, for affect for now. But all the time, at the people they say that chairman for life, you know, for this, you know, for this. Okay. If that man don't have a part to Manabio, then the same man will not have a percent of the chief man. There's all chief, they can't jail them. Or they seize their property. Or they don't do this. People who say this, who say they end up, somebody in the beginning who say this, this have to get up out there, the general people, they all what they do and nonsense. What do you expect for you? They just want to back and sit down and wait and see what they happen now. If only me alone will talk. You know, and they well, Imami say Chief Kublo Queen. Papa they tell you that in a loss, I can't hear them. You know, what you talk to is a very, very great lie. But say there was not even fight between the Mendes and the Timidis. Never. No fights, no, you never happen with them. What they want to tell them, they always tell you that party, if they go, and then they move back part of the day. I could look at the goal, if they do business, and they sit down, they married up, they can't they married. That's it for the day. So there was no fight for say there be fights in the time for solve the problem between the Mendes and it. Oh, that was a lie. No, they not be correct. That correct person. Who will solve it? Now we know that story then. Okay. So in terms of solving,
I just want just like I say, you don't correct, but make we not go directly say the person they lie because instead now you understanding where you get. So
no, well, let me say I say you're not correct. You're not correct.
Continue.
Yeah, let me say you're not correct. Okay. So, for solve the issue of Sierra Leone with this political tolerance or this national cohesion, it's very simple. I gladly, Mr. Lavalley, the way analysis we make, most of the analysis we make is correct. For solve that problem in a salon, we get about 20 ministerials. Hey, if we solve that problem in a salon for certain political, but they don't, nobody know the problem. Them political party then they, them ministers then they, we'll get 16 tribes to that country today. I will make sure that each tribe represents a ministry. Each tribe represents a ministry. And they're all for ballot. Will not depend on the qualification we'll get now. Okay. So then they go on. Then even them parliamentarians, them parliamentarians, but them pull them from the political parties. They don't pull them from the political parties. If I become a parliamentarian, we'll go campaign to the people. And like, we'll attend them, we'll go campaign, we'll not win, then they represent and that police there. But as long as them parliamentarians, they can continue for their own political parties. My friend, the same thing, they all vote by region, everything by region, they campaign, all the thing by the constitution. You know, what men do so. At the same time, we see that Mr. Tolly, we talk about that from England, they are incorrect. Most of their appointments are not positioned there. Many vote for them people a day. Many going to vote for them, many just don't know appoints like that. Okay, now me don't take.
Thank you very much, Francis. Thank you.
Yeah.
Before I carry to the next caller, I just want to remind we, say, now how we go able to deal with national cohesion, how we go able to unite Now we talk about Yeriwetin and Lavali, the Executive Director of Institute of Governance Reform, what he say. So now I make we come out now on the topic where we discuss, we they draw other issues then come inside. Please let we stay to topic. I know I'm for make we push we safety reach to time way we they try for correct, but if you know one correct, then we'll pull you come on at the line. Everybody get right, but make we just follow the pathway we don't create for today. What we create, we are waiting and Lavali say, you are waiting in explain about waiting and find out about the uniting Bo and Makeni. Now we they talk about how we go live in peace, in national cohesion, and within politics. Please let we stay to topic. Yes, caller, they live on air. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, it's not Mike. I call from Philadelphia.
You get the platform, Mike.
Yeah, I think the problem in Salone is now the lack of respect for each tribe in the country. The country, they not just certain tribe, then they wouldn't get into power. Now certain people and then the certain tribe, then they bring along. You know, they know they spread the thing out. You know, now the problem now in Salone, now the lack of respect for each tribe then in the country. Where APC kind of power, people they say people in Makeni be they enjoy. Well, where you go Makeni, where you see the youth there, you know, me don't see enjoyment too. I see most of them they drive Okada, most of them they either they pay only small business. If you go Bo right now, when they say Bo people and they enjoy, where you go, you know you see the youth and they enjoy. Either they pay Okada or they pay the other thing there. What is administration this on the power? What in they bring kind of Bo? What they don't do na Bo? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So now the mindset of the people and then they play with the people in mind, you know, and they distract the people there. You know, then they cause all this corruption. Now the politicians and distract the people there. Not to say the regular people and they enjoy. The regular people and not they enjoy. If you look, who side the money go? All the corruption don't go to the regular people eh? All the 54 and 50, so the money not they go to the regular people eh? You know, but now the way they divide, they see, they talk, now this, now that, now this, now they create the problem. The problem is the money, within the thief, you know, they go to the regular people there. But then they continue for divide the people there. You know, if this current administration want peace, then they will get peace. You know, now they say they create the problem. You know, then they blame the past administration, saying the past administration they create the problem. But now they say they create the problem. When shooting happened at Pademba Road, they say na terrorists, na APC terrorists, but later on we'll find out say na different situation, you know. Shooting happened at Tombo. All in place then where they create the tension, they say na terrorists, but now you say they create the tension. You know, if you don't want peace, like you say you want peace, you say this now open administration and administration we're open to the people there. That need for deal with. No communication not there with the people there. They know they communicate with the people there. You know, say, okay, Makeni, all right, not to be stronghold, I know say I get issue there, but they go take this generator there. Where is the communication? Communication not there. Now, this will be the talk, say, this administration get management issue. The lack of management, they're not able to manage situation, you know? They're not able to manage situation. Instead, they use killing and killing. Killing, not they bring people in together. They divide the people in. If you, as President Bio, you know exactly, say the country divided. You say the country divided. Why you know they fight for bring the country together? Instead, now they shoot and kill people and more. Then they know they bring the country together. Now they don't even understand. And that's not in a power. So when I left Anes in business, that the president himself, now even bring the country together. You know, no man they call the past administration this, that. No, when I left that one day. Now this president even bring the country together. And then they will know they understand. Can you contribution anymore?
Thank you very much, Mike. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and inside the call from?
Yes, you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, my name is Ezekiel. I call from St. Louis, Missouri.
Ezekiel, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Right. On this topic we just talk, I'm not so much subscribed to the idea that talking about Makeni and Bo peace, you for really take out ex-president Nkrumah out of it. I'm saying this with every sincerity to my conscience and to that country, Sierra Leone. Let we all get this understanding, and it's a fact that President Nkrumah is not just an ex-president. He doubles as the head, the leader of the main opposition party, who just left power, and then at the same person will be in power. I wonder we pay great attention to that. This Sierra Leone situation is so complex. And at this, we now look at the entire Africa. Let me see who said they can't hear the duplicate. This is one of the key problems. President Buchanan powerless, this last caller say, he identified that the country is divided on tribal lines and other things. Therefore, he called a whole peace meeting. And we all see that APC decides not for good. Who is the head of APC? It's President Nkrumah. Now we're not ashamed for saying this truth. And let me say this. If we say we are not going to be true to our conscience, these problems will continue destroying us and the fabric of development in that country. Government after government, that country never will go before. But this problem is not between Makeni and Bo. It has never been peaceful. Although Makeni could be the headquarters of the APC or whatever you call it. But this kind of tension will not ever be. This kind of tension is unprecedented because one, President Nkrumah, who is the ex-president, double still is very active in the political arena in the Israeli context. This is unacceptable, and we cannot go forward with development with this kind of thing. So all the trends, what they see, it is definitely the drummer that is beating this drum underneath. I not get shame for saying this, whether people like it or not, but now we dig inside the truth for them to save that country. This is one of our main problems we make with the fall to this. The approach that President Leone take to let them strike peace, all other political parties go. But APC, which is the main opposition party, headed by President Nkrumah, as ex-president, decide not for good. How you really you expect peace? Why would not go say that thing be responsible for now be a very big blunder? But we civil society them sit down on that. With human rights them sit down on that. Nobody will able for approach. He's untouchable. They cannot talk to him about all of this happening. And we are losing lives. And let nobody make bluff of this. Everybody is losing. Nothing in this government is achieving. We are all losing. And if this government says it's all Sierra Leone, every life when lost in Sierra Leone, it matters to every one of us. No matter how you defend yourself. This can never be the way out. The solution to this is President Nkrumah should deactivate politics. If we left the political scene, if he wants to become a statesman, for me, he is not a statesman as it is. He is an active political leader that is fighting still for success of a political leadership. That is all, and that's the bottom line, and that is the fact about our country. And therefore, we cannot see peace if that trend will continue. Bo and Kenny are not the any problem as far as I know. But this tension is headed by President Nkrumah, and that is my point.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, sir. Yeah.
Yes, caller, are live on air. Your name and where you call from?
Hello, Sarah Network. Now, my name is Alpha Toure, and I call from the Netherlands.
Yes, Alpha. Right, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Okay, so my contribution I'll make towards this. Shalom, our whole country. This not to time for blame each other, President Madabio, President Anes by Nkrumah. This not time for sensitize the youth them. At least, the world nowadays really modernized. As a Sierra Leoneans them, before we never use WhatsApp, we never use Facebook, but now all the social medias them, we all use them platform there. Information is spread out very, very fast. Everybody for educated right now. As a Sierra Leonean, my own view on it was the Makeni and Bo issue. The youth man need for sensitize. Salomon, we quick for spread bad news. We now they affect most of we. Whatever else you did diaspora now, you did Bo, you did Kenema, you did Freedom, we quick for spread bad news. When something bad will happen, then quick for spread bad news. Most of these people, they blame the politician, this, that. They all not get blamed. Now the youth man they need for sensitize. The youth man they need for make up their mind, say this country, you be Bo, you be Kenema on one salon. You be Mendel, you be Timney, you be Loco, you be Limbana one salon. So as for me on self, which I try to say to the youth man them, we need to focus and wise up. This is not a time for blame the current president. This president right there now, you call and say na Medema, the way we come out, you call and say na Timini, all that they don't make sense. We all are one Salomon. Now one passport we all the use. But we passport them where we travel, we na Sierra Leonean. They not go say you na Medema. Then go class you say you na Sierra Leone. If the country they go bad, you understand that they look at we all, no matter who's kind of try for you be. But the social media bad news, Sierra Leoneans them, we need to come on board and stop for spread social media bad news. It creates panic, it creates impact. We all know that most of the diasporans, they know that most of the video that we see nowadays, some of we glad for see them, but some of we not glad for see them. It's very bitter, to be honest. You did boy, you did Kenema, is very bitter. You did diaspora, is very bitter. So one thing I want to say to every Sierra Leonean, let we all wise up. You understand? Let we try to push that country forward. At least create job, bring things that we go make the country nicer. This is not time to blame this or blame that. Salon, we did way behind. You wait in a diaspora, you go understand what you talk. You wait don't travel out of Salon, you go understand what you talk. It's not about boy and Kenema. We get a lot of places there in a Salon, we not develop. Where we need for develop. We get youth man that we need work. We get a lot of things that we youth man they need for focus on. You understand? Protest on. The machine where they protest for, you understand, we cause this whole impact issue, for example. You know, one day a politician in Peking go die. No, hell no. These people are all educated. They all sit down and they host them, they get the text message them, they get information, anything when they pass around, they know exactly which thing they go on. But then they send their family then they keep their family there indoors. And the next thing you go hear, they don't take off. So as to concern me on Sierra Leonean, let the youth man then wise up. It no matter how stripe we be, Menditini, Limba Loco, or whatever, we all are one salon. So unity and good information for the spread out. So Namion a contribution, and thank you so much for giving me the platform.
Thank you very much, Kola. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yes, Kola, I did live on here. Your name and where you call from?
Hey, Triple A, Nami.
Yes, sir.
Hey, thank you very much, my brother. Mina Umar, the call from Los Angeles.
Getting minutes, sir.
Yeah. You know, the problem here is Triple A. Me look and say, the people in back we go able, because your question is how we go able unite or bring Sierra Leone forward. It starts to we the diaspora. Because we are the most wicked human being that pass the Sierra Leone and the way they inside Sierra Leone. Because the reason why I say that, where your radio show or any other Sierra Leone show, TV or radio, if you see the people and where they respond under the comment, all the Sierra Leoneans, within the diaspora, and that they always attack each other. You know, they ever see, even you show, you know, the Sierra Leoneans, and they listen to you, what they inside Sierra Leone. But you know, they ever see them, they respond negatively, like we the Sierra Leoneans within the diaspora. Then I want to. The other thing here is, and they talk, say, we, the Sierra Leoneans, let we learn and make we copy from we neighboring African countries. I'll give you two examples. One, Ghana, because me they follow all the African countries. The election between John Dramani Mahama and Nana Kofi Addo, it's been vicious. It's been vicious. Blood shell. But when them people are they done, waiting happen. John Dramani Mahama, na income down. He call Kofi Addo, then talk, then unite, because of the sake of Ghana. Waiting happen, now Africa even give Kofi Dramani Mahama as one of the peacekeeping guys. Now they go to another countries. I give you another example. Kenya, the election between Laila Odinga, Uhuru Kenyatta. You know how many people they kill? You know what the bloodshed themselves then get tick, tribalism. Because Uhuru na Obama, because Obama they even support Odinga because na Kikuyu tribe. It caused a lot of bloodshed. But what happened after the election? Now the same Laila Odinga, now in come back after where Uhuru Kenyatta column, they make peace concerts. They sit down, they high on they apologize to each other, not to be closed door. They sit down now hall. Even the Chief Justice will be preside the term where they go the second time where they go to court where the judge said they for do election back. In the day, they all sit down there. Laila Odinga, he apologized. He apologized to Uhuru Kenyatta. Say everything I talk about you, forgive me, my brother. Then Uhuru Kenyatta did the same thing to Laila Odinga. Public, in front of all the Kenyans. And then they go forward too. What do you mean they try for talk now is, me na Timni man, I come out na Cambia, Mosongba la chiefdom, me not to APC or SLPP, but now for the sake of the country. People then they underestimate unless by Chroma, a power we get na salon. Lord don't underestimate that. To me, I would feel say, for bring them people here together, need a beg, unless by Chroma, make him bite the bullet first, because we don't see who side the current president, don't call him, now that been 293. We don't see who side the current president, call him, now state house. You been even talk about that. Say why they talk behind closed door, they not tell me what in they talk, but now we see, let the people and see, no say this that unite, because they just talk na closed door, where they call on a public, we just show them the laugh, then go down the elevator, that was it. We want to side them people here, they sit down the all too, because unless Koroma, APC then in back. A lot of people are going to listen to them, but the problem is, it get people are going to pull them back like straight, so not do them. If you do them, we don't give in, we're not going to win. Then we get leverage against we. If I forget about them people, because in a statement, look, not too long ago, they even go make peace. How you go left Sierra Leone? They go interfere na election na East Africa. They go do peace day. Why you not going to do peace in our own country? Even there, not too long ago, they invite them as a statesman. He go there. He go do good work there. Why then you not going to do that for we? When in your own country? Make we try and find anyway, anybody, we all, any other person we will get for bring them two people there, not to be closed door. We young one, then they die. But the Makeni saga, passive before say what in the minister say na lie the lie. But if not to lie the minister the lie, to me I feel say na the mayor now drop the ball. Because the man talk say he even go to the extent he even call Yansane and tell them say that they can't take this thing. We not for sit down with a see with young people and they die. Now the same thing what happened at Kabbalah, young people in back where they rise and kill them. In Jala, where young people they rise and kill them. We don't see now what happen at Makeni. We see what happen at Tumbu. Then two people here, therefore come together. No other way, no day. Because Anes Kroma get a huge follower. If Anes Kroma bite the bullet and try for collective, if not stadiums, let them go to Napoli. Let we all see them. In this country. Until then, problem day.
All right,
then nobody knows to say Anes Kroma no get no. Anes Kroma get a huge followership. APC not to pick party, now huge party. And the Skroma, I'm not said next year, but for now, it gets a deep voice na APC. If he ready, would go before.
All right, thank you very much, Omar.
Okay, my brother.
Okay,
thank you very much.
Yeah. Yes, caller, are live on your name and where you call from?
Yeah, I need to talk to.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just want to address what Mr. Tolly say. Everything else na Salon is good. Religion, party, hangouts, everybody, not the problem with that. The problem is Sierra Leone is politics, and the politics in Sierra Leone are tribal. And that then get for work on. Then nobody not tell me say na other differences, na tribal, and between the tribes them. You know, people can say this, then talk that. The tribes, they don't entrenched in their position, the tribal, Nigerian Salon politics, regional, until they're able to fix that one day, then there will be a light for people to see. But as long as they're able to fix that tribal division when it comes to politics, at that time we will live in another country. That's my contribution.
Thank you very much. Ayo, thank you, sir. Yes, caller, ID live on air. Your name and where you call from?
This now activist Sulaiman Kande Babajane, Germany, Sierra Leone. Currently, they call from Sierra Leone.
You get 3 minutes. Waiting your contribution.
Yeah, my contribution now for first of all, I will tell Una thank you for bringing up a very nice program like this, and I will just as an activist, I would like to send out a message to both to all Sierra Leoneans for make we all know say we all now one. And make them know say we all now from the money empire we come out, which means we all now one blood. Not just dialect issues they between we. So all this sentiment, them way we they come up with political parties, they take all then Tia put on before more than Sierra Leone. I say it wrong, and people the way they incite the youth them back for make them go stop for do waiting they do. Like for example now look at waiting happen na Makeni. This now something we maybe in witness a present at dinner the scene all this the way it happen na day. You know tell well for make we go to get some issues like this, and the government as well I go like for ask some, say something to the government, say next time way something and they come up like what happened in Makeni, when tension come up for something, youth man or other people and come out, they want try for make a confrontation on some issues, them they need for retreat and find another solution to that particular problem they find for confront. If youth then confront, then police or military confront, they wait till they happen with the loss, just like what happened, we lost some of the brothers them and all that thing, and they come up. So please make the government self go, they take caution with that, and the youth themselves make themselves not they listen to anybody where they try for push them for do any violence now we country, because they pay. Like one of the youths them more than kill, I try for caution and down he be the good boy, he was a little bit drunk. Like I try for caution because I be go about the street, I be talk to youth them, Mr. Makeni, say when I stay calm, don't go out, no go do this, no go do this, I be move around, by then I be even put on the live video. So I'd expect every Sierra Leonean for contribute like this, not sending negative message out there to the youth for making them cause any havoc, and then the government self for try for behave maturely, responsible way for so say yes we are the leaders, and leaders you just for be patient. Let's take an example. July 16th, was it July 15th or 16th, 2016, waiting be happen at Turkey, where the civilians and come out everywhere, for the soldiers and be one try for overthrow the government. Would them come out now the civilian and come out and take over the country. But now there I see soldier man they say amok up civilian go pull like the killer me not do nothing, do not touch nobody. This is show say soldier not for fire civilian on any condition. If the thing tells like this machine issue, the government for don't left everything and go behave force, then try for call the stakeholders them, sit down and talk back and find another solution for for be a power by force if it happen that moment if something occur. So I'm not going to go too much. So that's I could just try for say, make we all love we self. Love we like I like yourself now. Say for like the next person, and love we drop all this tribal business. We know say Sierra Leone now one Sierra Leone now one country. Now we all for love we self and we all for hold tight and make this country, let this country develop. Go without unity, Sierra Leone will never develop. So we have to unite.
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
And thank you for having me here too.
Okay. Yes, you're there on air. Your name and where you call from.
Okay, I'm Mohammed. I come from Maryland.
Yes, Mohammed, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Okay. I just want to put record straight for most of the callers, the way they call, they blame the former president, they get anything for do with the political instability of the country. I think, I get a different view on that. The former president, he retired, he hand over the power to the president right now. So he's come back now in hometown, he goes sit on there. Now, let's talk about this machine, when they say that for good, take Makeni. If the president will say, or whatever the minister will say, the former president there and the head of the political party, I believe say why they go call Yansane, well again not only for do Makeni, even contact the former president. If you want to put him as a political thing, we are not believe say it has anything to do with the politics. The people that protest for their own property, Makeni, the youth now then get the township. You know go to the township, say I just want to go take them here. These are social amenities. When you talk about lights, what is water and other stuff, which they keep the people, the youth comfortable and life. If you as a government want to take that property, at least then for consult the guys and the youth like the township. But they say according to the minister say you consult the mayor. And you don't even get a response from the mayor, and for go midnight, for go take a generator. Come on, I think say them better, which is financier. And secondly, the residence minister they don't alter their statement here. Say anybody will come out, then they kill them. So are they trying to kill Democrats in the country? Because everybody gets rights for protest. And the protest, if not for one for Quilam, it therefore be proportionate. But how you don't go with yourself on an armed civilian, wait for more say, okay, this is our property. We don't create that post in country at midnight. And when they go open fire during broad daylight, when they go kill people, they go call a military for come with yourself as if there is a big with yourself a fight. Listen. This government therefore take responsibility. Judges of an I made a talk from the previous watch of the campaign say bread and butter, they're not care what the APC don't do. Now cosmetic infrastructure. Then they can put bread and butter at the table. Where is the bread and butter? And now they're going with yourself, muscle everybody up. What you want to say something, they muscle you up. No, this is democracy. Then therefore understand say this is democracy. And democracy has a price to pay. We just go and keep people there rampantly. Then go with yourself. We see, a protest like Kailang. The policeman then they don't do nothing to them because they have rights. Why every time what is because this now way person to identify on a regional? Yes, it is coming to be a regional something because when they see protest like Kenima, what is there is nothing when they do them. But when something happen at the north, you put them up. So they call policeman. As policeman come, they call soldier for kill people. People can therefore stop. We are tired of this war. We don't fight 12-year war. It is enough. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Kola. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Yes, Kola, you get a platform. Your name and where you call from?
I'm in Koroma. I call from the United States.
Yes, I get 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah, Triple A, I just saw a question I really want to ask you. The question here is, if Commission of Inquiry not be really big, political attention before they like how it is so? That's my one question. Then the number two question, the Makeni Gibson, the current president and the former president would have really then regard trade in a rural country. Now, just that's a question we get.
Okay.
Because it's like so many times you don't see, the youth around Makeni, then just decide for me convoy, and we all clearly the convention in the make. And the other question that, when I be answered that, is Anes Bakuruma, the former president. Like when he goes vote that day, when he just say he can retire from active politics. If this man before alter the statement like out of Golabito, so alter. Say, I've done it all. I'm done with politics. If Anes Bakuruma before really come out and really
address the nation that kind of way, then can turn to how we design this country. What is our country? If we really get that, any questions on that? Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Koma. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, you're live on air. Your name and who side you call from?
Ibrahim, I call from Maryland.
Yes, Ibrahim, you get 3 minutes. What's your contribution?
Yeah, my contribution, you know, I the same condolence to brothers the way they don't lose their lives there for nothing. Because this, not only Allah don't want to get for faith for them, but that investigation where they say they go do now, just a waste of time. So not only God get for faith for them, what I try for say here is, leaders they really, you know, get with it mind and heart. All what they go on to the country now because of one, the illiteracy, number two, lack of jobs. Because if you mind they engage, trust me, and obviously they will come on our street for go misbehave like what they happen to. Then what I try for say again, you know, we don't see or we don't hear, though not in this salon, where they go take generator on a corner, they transfer now that district, we not hear say they kill one person. I know if for count politics now or other tribal business now, but now just a reference on what they make. So the property when they say Makeni people, the property now all get even within the diaspora now, we Sierra Leoneans now all get that property there. Though the government
pay tax. Now that they pay tax, so. Now that they pay tax, they can't begin ask for people in tax paper. They can't begin to they pay tax. Okay, continue.
I don't pay tax because if I sell money from people, they will pay tax. So now you don't pay tax. So now all property, we plan to say not to Makeni over. Yes, not to Makeni, they only get that property, now all property. The government get right for move on to any location where they want. But let people stop for say government property. Not the government, the people and the government. Okay, like where the Minister of Energy don't say they engage with the stakeholders then at Makeni, then give them say 1 week, then they get onto them. Trust me, Usai Peace Day, right? You don't meet somebody, you engage with and say, I want this, the person tell you that they give 1 week, you know, reformer. Trust me, even if it take 1 month, if they consult, if they remind the person again, say, but me, I've been telling you something, I know reform you, what did they go on? But they use the power, say, because now they have power, then for use that power, they will not see this as a surprise because Abu, where na Makeni, them bona, na Makeni, them bona, they don't snap in front of the world. He said, then they kill people there, their mama than wear black. That person, they sack them, then carry them back. So the language where they don't talk here in person will give the power. So now they use to. If the man where they go for go take the machine, the man come on and do. Trust me, if you start peace, them for don't say, you know what? Lord, take other measures. Let life not go. But they use the power. Then the question is why the machine for go take at midnight? Why you not for go the daytime for go take them? After everything, where they don't kill the one they for kill. Now, at the end of the day, now daytime they move the machine. Why you not do that in the daytime? People they blame the former president. When this government become, they talk against the former governments don't mess up the country, they don't hit the economy. Now they don't come. They do the same thing when they accuse the past regime. They say they do the worst right now because in just less than 3 years, just 2 years, look what they don't have in the country. From where this government come, now more of killing normal, like say, people not to Sierra Leone, not to citizens there. When they see where George Floyd they kill them all over the place. Say to the first lady, he post now in wall. Say Black Lives Matters, but Sierra Leone life no matter right now. Nobody no care, nobody no cancel for can't talk for sympathize with the people who don't know their families there. Like say there are animals there. This is sad. I'm not saying a tribe problem, not a tribe problem, because we get interreligious marriage, they marry themselves, men they married to the man they married local woman. So we not get problem with any tribe. Now the politician they get the problem. Now this number gets this night. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Ibrahim. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, are they live on here? Your name and who call from?
Yeah, my name is Abraham. I call from New Jersey.
You get the platform, 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah, people will say thank you for the opportunity. I don't know, this topic we don't come across a long time. We don't talk over and over. Waiting with the fetch we set for. I don't understand. Waiting with the fetch we set for. Small country, 7 million people, why we not go try for unite? Why we not go try for unite? Let's talk a straight one. Because yesterday I watched AYV on Sunday. I heard that Sheikh talk. that Reverend and the other panelists. Now politicians are our problem. No court and go solo, court and council. One will get tribal problem all over. Me, I can always talk, I'm glad, even though me and Limba, but I'm not sabi talker. So I'm glad in a Creole, no me sabi talk. Maybe if in a Creole we all sabi talk, maybe that go fine for we. But at this now we problem. We get intermarriage don't take place between, like one of my sisters they married to somebody from Maryland, from the southeast. So that makes sense like we not mix panandi because intermarriage, because again nieces and nephews they move from that side and come on from the southeast and come on. So like me not go think for that kind of thing. So if not everybody they think like how we they think, so they go find for the country. I don't understand what do they fight for. What do they fight for? This world on a vanity, we fight, kill ourselves. Why we not go come together? We fix the country. Now we all enjoy. Now we live as one. Now we get unity. Well, I don't understand that. I don't understand. The politicians, as I say, now then they inflame everything. And the big problem we'll get because of the level of education we'll get at the country. The youth them back now I want them. But as I say, everything stems from the politicians and because now them they give them over there, give them drugs, give them rum, give them this, that, and they don't push them before. Then they don't pick it. Now all over see them picking it. The owner there and they go kill them for nothing. I don't know why. I don't understand. Why we not come together, unite, we fix the country. Then we get light, we get water, we get better education, we get better health care. Now, dying for good tiger, not for fighting each other. And okay, we go non-side. Nowhere I know okay we go. There we get unity in our country. And that's what they preach. Unity and peace. Violence not to the way. Thanks very much. I continue for listening.
Thank you very much, Brema. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yes, caller, ID live on air. Your name and who you call from?
Okay, sir. My name is Moses Kalawa.
Yes.
Thank you for.
Yes, Moses, you get 3 minutes. Waiting a contribution.
Yes, thank you for taking the call.
All right.
This issue about the difference between this is not a tribal thing. And of course, now because of personal reasons, them make them tribal. For the longest time that our country we nobody even discuss about tribe. We nobody even go and think about tribe, say because of you come from the southeast or you not Mende, you not Limba. We all live amicably. For some reason, this short time where we don't get this new president, this tribal talk just don't come up. Of course, in any government, you must get people we not go satisfy the way how they move or how they rule, how they govern for one reason or the other. Now in a democracy. But for some reason, this present government will get, the sooner you question them, they either tag you as a tribal person or a regional person, make you don't have to believe in them, or you don't have to give them a chance. But in any democracy, the first thing we may understand is people are able to express themselves. What's happening in Makeni, it's so unfortunate. It's really, really unfortunate. And some of we, you don't expect me born in Makeni, me people in Kobo Makeni, unable to reason and understand, say, there's something wrong here. This is very, very thing about this generator or no generator thing. I believe that the previous government get generators for each district. We all been clear. And for some reason, I don't know why would they even argue about electricity again. For the longest time, we APC in power. Well, nobody talk about like electricity again. Nobody cry about electricity. Why all of a sudden, the guys who come, people have begin all about electricity again. At the end of the day, people can die. It's so sad. So me plead why the plead to people is, do you allow we come together? No let forget. Matter of fact, when you go through the comment, the way people they go through your program, when they send messages, all man, it's very clear that people then they send the messages them based on their tribe or based on Musa and Komo. Because of the people who die, lots of people who come on the old parts, what's happen is justifiable. Look, what's in the IG at the place where you go talk. This is like when they just put salt by the wound again. It's very clear, say, now policeman then, law enforcement people, now they shoot them people here. So again, the bold mind talk say, not to then kill, not to they shoot. It must be said the gunshot come up from the body. How somebody go out for shoot you and the cartridge bounce back and cancel you? It's just stupid and not just, they make mockery of the people here. So. And the worst thing, we really just disappoint me. The whole person, what we call, say, this is not the head of the country, the president. The next day or the very day, it's on our ATV, they pass around, they make fun. It's like they make mockery of the people. The president don't go Makeni wants him. You go to Makeni, you're not the head of the country. There's no reason for provoke people. And you go even get the bold mind, they talk, say, we go any so have to go. Why you even, that's just childish, you as a president. People, we all accept it, whether we feel say, they rogue the election or not. For the mere fact, now we don't say, we call him Mr. President, act like one. But you go to a country, now one region, go begin to act and say, we go any so have to go. It's like this whole thing, it's a planned thing. It's a very planned thing. Because, yes, it's a planned thing, my brother. Why you go take a generator, you go to military force. That's what the military, you go to military people for go take one generator. This is so unfortunate, man. Well, I thank you very much for your opportunity to give me for say something. I so appreciate that.
Okay, thank you very much, caller. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, bye.
Yes, caller, you're live on air. You name and who the call from?
Yeah, this is Omar from Minneapolis.
You get the platform, Omar. 3 minutes.
Yes, thank you. I listen to different projections, whether they blame one party to another party and this, that, but I think everybody gets a part to play in this. If you take, for example, if you're in an accident, I bet you, somebody didn't bring something yesterday, I send you a text, so I say, a good question, because the person may blame one side, and you follow up a question, say, what if the other person may not try for, let this thing or prevent this thing from happening. It's just about normal like today in an accident, Okay, you come in an intersection. Intersection where you come, now you get right off way for go. But you see this other person, they come. Where you not get right for even make a turn or other stuff. Even though you get right off way, you get for slow down for that person, and it depends. Without that person, they don't live. Now you get for slow for that person, let the person go, avoid that accident from happening. Because say, when the accident happen, your time get for be wasted. Let's say I want you to go, your time get for be wasted, they get for take information from you and other stuff like that. So even though you get for claim say yes and some, stuff that for give back, but say you don't only save back a little bit. Maybe they just consider say, okay, they may not go tell them people that Makeni say that they can't take this generator or go use it at Lunge. And then these people not respond to them. Then for go do another follow-up and ask, hey, we will not send this message here, say, this so. What you not be not say now? They not say that they. What I need for go, because it's a this tension between, north and south and other places, it don't be from long time. Time immemorial. Even when we grow up, if you see that, For let them avoid anything, and instead of blaming one person or another, I think everybody get a part for playing this particular stuff. We're not happy. Because if the people that may deny say that no one, give this generator, the present government will get the role for play for let them really advance this kind, see where they're happy. So we'll go kill we youth them and other stuff, So I think everybody get part for play in this. So that's my own contribution there tonight, yeah?
All right, thank you very much, Omar. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
I just get a few things them now for Rob Motzman. Today I say we talk about the peace and cohesion. IGR, the Institute of Governance Reform, then do a report where they say how we go able for unite Bo and Makeni within politics and the prospect of national cohesion Nasalon. We able for we listen to the director, the executive director, when Andrew Lavalley, he explained. We open the phone line. We different panelists and come and contribute. Then we with small community, we say, una make we talk how we go able to get peace and cohesion, how we go able to live together. This, let me just take, say, this small community now, na research now they try to conduct. As you will be a caller, you will be a caller na the program, or you will take part na Facebook, we go through the comment section them. How you feel say we perform? How you think we perform? You think say we talk really about peace and cohesion? Or the same thing way we they say the people them, the politicians them, then do against this report? Not saying we self do nayajis, no? How many people we go say talk directly to the topic rather than pointing fingers? Because when the report come out, IGR for against each of the political parties them. Then talk within na the weaknesses them. Everybody agree about the opposite party in weakness, but they not agree to their own weakness. Now we just show Nayajis now. And this is not the first time we they deal with peace and cohesion na salon. And it say they use Bo and Makeni because of the demographics. Now make they use them. Sierra Leone, it's rather unfortunate when you look to the coexistence, right? We deliver them. You go na Makeni market, you go na Luma, you go na Kenema, you go inside the marketplaces, you go meet different people and they from different tribes. You go meet them there. We they live in peace and cohesion when it no get nothing to do with politics. But as soon as it get to do with politics, what's in there happen? There is something in us where the trigger, where they make we able for shake small say, na mi party this, na mi region this, na mi term this. Well, that particular thing there, where they make when the hour reach for talk about politics, where we're not able to figure out, say, I did naya, I did live naya. If you as a Sierra Leonean, who side the way you want to go na salon, then they stop you say because of your tribe, make you not go. Who side? But when it comes to politics, politicians then they use that side there for affect some part of we brain them, make we think say it's a like for say. Then why they no for go yonder. And because of that, you see how the thing can always they turn per way. Two wrongs not to make a right. Two wrongs in not to make a right. And the person when are the bigger person. Now the person where they see say this thing here, if I press the result where you go give, it no go fine. Okay. A lot of people call Naya. They blame. Oh, na President Kuruma, oh, ex-president, na him do this, na him do that, na him do this. I want to ask you, na ex-president do this, na him do that, na him do all thing, na him make the youth then come on the street for rampage, na him do this, na him do that. That's the fourth way we don't already harbor. Outsider thought they born off. But where ex-President Nkrumah do this, waiting President Bio do, where ex-President Nkrumah do that. President Bio waiting in do. Waiting in do. Because here is the thing. I'm just not one for where people in the call, they stop, but what do you feel say be happen? They say, oh, Bintumani 3, Bintumani, then we call Bintumani President Nkrumah no go. Why President Nkrumah no bingo? You know why? What he be saying an excuse, what he make it no go? Because at that time, they be taking security in Ayan. And because there is no believing by themselves, then politicians there, because they don't believe themselves, he no feel say it's safe for making Komo Makeni go be into monetary. So he insists say he know they go, person can get insecurity then back where they be taking Ayan. And at that time, they be taking security in Ayan. So the one day they say, oh, President Nkrumah, no left dandy. Waiting, Yansane be do. If Yansane of APC, if they be really want go Bintumani 3, you think say them for be going to party office, they go ask say, who they go or who no go? Then the people are like, who no they go, don't they say, who no they go? So Uswan na ex-president Nkrumah yonde, pa Usa Yansane go na party office, say we they go or they go. Who is in charge in Sierra Leone? Na President Bio. President Bio gets this. Where then you call President Bio name? Amos authority then, the supreme, the everything, you name it. If President Bio grab down today, he say want enter President Nkrumah in Os. Then they stop her. Then go stop her. If President Bio grab today, I like now 1 o'clock in the morning. He reach na President Nkrumah in the mouth. They call say President Nkrumah then in the mouth. If you say any open for her, or you feel say if President Nkrumah grab today na Makeni, he say want see the president Bio na President Lodge. He reach the he call. Say I get some pressing issues. I didn't you do mouth. You feel say go open for her. But there is something here. For make a farmer go able for yield na in farm, even if you get the seed them, you need tools. And it's rather unfortunate that the politicians then they use the youth, then they use we. Don't forget about the youth, because the youth, even what would they say for low talk? What would they say for low talk? So don't forget about the youth. The politicians are using Sierra Leoneans as tools for accomplish what they want. That's what they're doing. So long not just blame the youth, say, oh, na the youth, and see them big fool. What will say low talk about peace now? Not to point finger or can't begin pa. So we can't talk without we not point with finger. But trust me, you're able to talk without, then we force them people in. Then they talk. They know they call you name, but you don't say that you then they talk about. Not so. That's the way they use for get away with things. Then they talk, they know they call you name, but you don't know. If then they inside us, person kind inside, then just the SDA, they look you know straight what you for do. But that, we not get them again. We not get them. We don't lost that one day. We don't lost them. And until, because if it's not about politics, also you don't see, like let's say the youth and they say, oh, the youth and the youth. When I say game time, when I say game, you they see them, who are they for Chelsea, who are they for Manchester, who are they for this, who are they, everybody, there's nothing about politics there. So that division where they no say they're able for get through inside we, for make we always the catch we safe. Now in then they use. Now in then they use. And then go forever use them until we realize say we don't want to be used as tools anymore. Who say you they go inside Sierra Leone when a one green tribe you go meet they tell you come on ado? Show me. Show me. Who say you they go inside Salo when a one tribe you go meet? Now make us say, Lord, take the easiest one, go na the market them. Any market inside Sierra Leone, you get Mende, you get Timni inside the market then they. Any market na salon, you get in there. And the woman then go do business, and even the people who they can supply them. The people in food they can supply them. Now from different regions, different tribes, then they live peaceably. But we don't allow we safe for make the politicians and the use we. People in the ask say, oh, why make even for make they go Makeni, they need for go tax anybody. You know why? Because unless if you want to deny the fact. But this thing about Makeni all come out from where former president go take Makeni making base. Former president go take a making base. Hands off our girls. He go Makeni. Each day. President Biogo, the first President Biogo Makeni. You see the kind military might we go with? Because he no feel safe for Godi. Why he no feel safe for Godi? Why President Bio no feel safe for Go Makeni? And President Bio, now the president of the country. He no for catch head for go no side. But why? Then one day, now the problem them, what we need for identify. Who created that problem? Then we say back to this now, na Aneskoroma. How? How we create them? Because he go tap na Makeni. Now he make it create them. We have a lot to do for make peace reign in Salon. Unless if you want deny. But because if there any other part of Sierra Leone, then one go take that generator. They no need for tell nobody. They just need for go and go take him. But because there is a rift, because there is something that is not going on well between this Makeni of a place. Now I make peace reign, they say for communicate well. They say for communicate well. Because waiting for let peace reign. Because if proper communication be dead, lives they not for be lost. Lives they not for be lost. We go get peace in Salon. We begin for listen to voice of reasoning. Now we go get peace. Ezekiel Sam King, I know Boan answer, but go read what you say and make answer. Because I tend now for just the for just the relax, make people and talk. Then the fact check what I can do for the check people and but make a just it's a AAA in disagree because the excuse where EBK give for refuse for where agree go Bintumani 3. Say we all argue that Sierra Leone is bigger than all of us in the interest of Sierra Leone, must be above all else. He say if EBK be see the need for peace and cohesion as Salone above any other interest, the ex-president for that matter, if we don't communicate that with the president himself about his own concern. He say besides, the president be returning security personnel just as he requested something that was in fact against the rule. It's, let's be honest, he didn't prioritize the peaceful Salone. And Umar say President Komage beaucoup de for do with the peace na Salone. I saw you for say this, but things that were not relevant, people that were not relevant, now they try to make them relevant. President Nkrumah, no disrespect to him, but na ex-president. The people of Sierra Leone choose President Bio. And President Bio, they rule the country of Sierra Leone. President Bio, no they rule APC. So, President Bio, able for achieve anything he wants na Salone, President Bio able get the minds of people in Makeni without President Nkrumah being in the picture. Where people want to talk about Adebayo, they stop people and say, no, we Naya, let's talk with you, they talk Naya. But as long as we make President Nkrumah more relevant, ex-President Nkrumah, will try for give him this capacity. Now in political party, whatever they are saying there, now in party, let them try it. Now in politics. But when it comes to the rule of law in Sierra Leone, President Nkrumah, no matter. It no matter. It no matter. So I don't know why me just think say President Nkrumah no matter naya. He don't serve in term, he don't done, he don't go. He don't go. We just can't wait, make this white paper come on, make the indict so that they get for indict, make the whole that they get for all, make we see if things go change. Because people and they still say, oh, no, because of the white paper. But that man no matter. Now they try for making matter. The people of Sierra Leone say, Papa, well done, sir. But you party, you don't want to now again. Then why we just they pick on these people where the people don't say they don't want? That's my issue here. The people of Sierra Leone don't decide, say they don't want them. But all the time we just depend President Nkrumah, the APC, my dear, they are not here. They are of no relevance anymore. This time is President Bio in cabinet. Now then they rule. Now then they rule. Who they say president? Who that able to fit government force? Who that able? When they come out, even though we are not, we there against that. We know they say yes, now the right thing the police then do. At the end of the day, they not move the machine, they not put coffee order. Who that come on do? But it's just say that that the mindset where they don't put pa we say President Kuma, former president, no, he don't serve in time, he don't done, he don't go. Forget about him. Forget about him. Now we they make a relevant because every time they come and say, oh, na President Kuma, oh, President Kuma get beaucoup thing for do. Who's still way get? President Kuma able pass coffee order. He able stop self police and make police no enter in house. President Kuma able stop police making no enter in house. He let them say today they need President Kuma for go answer. They able to stop her. Now we they make team then waiting say for nine. What you do? From where this they go left, then they go right, this they go. They don't ever talk anything. They say now because they talk. It talk just no thing happen. They say na President Kuma now wait be talk. Not so. Let's say President Kuma say just now, oh, you can't get at the people there. You can't get at the people there. How if you say then they go turn out? They no go say go get a crowd. Dave say if me don't go Makeni, yes, I don't go. And even this go I go so I go Makeni. He say President Komana like God day. Yeah. Oh. We still know they get with they talk. We still know they get with they talk. Now because of now we they make it sound like a fosse. Now we they make it sound like a fosse. Now the mindset say, oh, President Kuma Italic say, now he make President Kuma we say, now make President former President, oh former, my dear. Where them be say, Kofi Oda, laying come on adoba. If in a like a God na Makeni, where them be don't put say Kofi Oda day Makeni, where them say full-fledged Kofi Oda, let President, ex-President Kuma come on ado, let us see. It come out. Why not say, oh, in an ex-president, no, in get right for come out. Let we left for make the politicians then they use we like a tools then. Let we left. Somebody they fit for be relevant, ignore.com. Make you see. Now people then from there, hey, President Komade, oh, he did. They did. But all as they say no more, they say na him. Person way in, they talk. But we get for make salon the way we want them. And how they start? They start by we safe. When we say make we talk, how we go make salon for make we they live in cohesion. I just give you an example. Go now all the markets there. You go meet every kind of tribe there. From Kenema, go Kenema market. Who they go? The bike rider then safe. When are the two things and one and they like where we go now the provinces. The bike riders then they mix. Every time we go they mix. You get Timni, you get Meni, they all they mix. But then they walk hand in hand. Now when it comes to politics, now they the problem dey. And we no one for agree. Even if you who wants to keep talking about ex? Who don't want for talk? Who don't want for just they talk about ex? Get over it. And that one the people then say no, that's it. he likes the love he was getting. So in people the way they around the way feel say them be the waiting say they say they try to get an attention. But if you stay focused, trust me, you ex you go do everything for get you out back, but you know get her. So for me, I don't think it's tribalism. No, because the bike rider the same thing that they talk na Freetown, na the same thing that they talk na Kenema, na the same thing that they talk everywhere. Everybody they suffer. So that mindset say now we turn now we they enjoy. Waiting then they enjoy. Waiting, let us say now bo waiting bo they enjoy. The tell go bo we spend a week. One day lights no come. Inside one whole week, we'll not see light till commodity. Till we commodity, we'll not see lights in a bow. So waiting body enjoy. We go say, oh yes, now they tell me, okay, go say, because then they work on then their own power system we for come and go can't help then now they say go can't him up strong like how Makeni deal with and they get from the hydro and all these things. But what did they enjoy right now? Nothing. Then just feel that's what the politicians are using. They feel like they are represented in the House of Parliament and the State House. That's all they think. We're in charge. We now we the rule. Even though they're not getting nothing though. Even though they're not getting nothing, it's just say they are represented. Now then the politician they want. Now make the no one diversify. Now make the no one decentralize. Now make the no one spread everything. Because now on that grounds now then they capitalize. You go both the same thing. They know they enjoy nothing. But no more they feel proud that they get State House. You want to get State House, then you not get nothing. You go everywhere where you go now the same thing no more. Now the same thing no more. The only thing where Makeni go say, waiting they say then they enjoy 24-hour electricity. But you have to have the money to pay for the electricity. Freetown say 7 they enjoy 24-hour electricity. Na kotia putia. Take yanda go krangwanda, take yanda krangwanda. But until we are ready, until when they say now you fault this, you look at them, forget about the next man in fault. Forget about the next man in your fault. Pay attention by your fault. And see, I'm saying, okay, yes, I think I need to fix this. Until we're ready for that, we're not ready yet for make peace and cohesion in a salon. We're not ready yet. Because not so is supposed to be. Not so. And if this present administration, you know what, Solomon, yat, big. Let's just try and understand. Say, Uda don't go. Forget about him. He's of no relevance anymore. Low left for take and make it make topic, make you feel one kind of way like say in a somebody. Who then say lockdown? Come on, I don't know. Big boo. Now we go lock to the own program. Now we go lock them. So man they say na ignorance, illiteracy, and all this thing. Right now, all man they suffer. The one way you feel say they enjoy, instead say they suffer. But no more, you just feel say he represented. That's all. So in representation, I hope say things will get better. Things will get better in that hope day. May God help we. We'll go there back tomorrow. Till we meet again. Triple C. Tata.